So, picture this, you're a smart student wanting to study in America. You've packed your bags, maybe learned some English slang. But wait, President Trump's administration has rolled out a very different kind of welcome mat for international students. It's less, come on in, and more, hold on a minute, pal. We're talking serious visa crackdowns. Universities are feeling the heat too. This isn't just a tweak, it's a full-blown policy makeover affecting thousands. Imagine US embassies around the world suddenly hitting pause on student visa interviews. That's exactly what happened. A directive came down and boom, appointments canceled. This move sent shockwaves through academic circles globally. So, why the sudden deep freeze on international students? The administration says it's all about national security. They're particularly worried about students from China. The fear? Espionage. They believe some students might be here to steal sensitive American technology. Think about fields like artificial intelligence or semiconductor research. The government is worried that information could be funneled back to Beijing. It sounds like a spy movie, but this is the official line. The main concern is students who might have connections to the Chinese Communist Party. They could, in theory, transfer valuable US research and intellectual property. The administration believes that American innovation is at risk. They see universities as potential battlegrounds in a global tech race, so they're tightening the screws on who gets to study what and where. Chinese nationals studying in critical fields are facing extra scrutiny. If there's even a hint that a student might have ties to the CCP, alarm bells go off. Visas are being revoked. Thousands of international student visas have been pulled, many of them Chinese. This shows the administration is not just talking. They are taking concrete steps based on these national security fears. Now, let's talk about the other elephant in the room, politics. President Trump and his team have never been shy about criticizing America's elite universities. Institutions like Harvard often find themselves in the crosshairs. The administration accuses them of being hotbeds for left-wing ideologies. So, some of these new policies targeting international students also seem to be a way to put pressure on these universities. It's like a two-for-one deal: address security and poke the academic elite. These universities also face accusations of harboring foreign students who engage in protests, especially students who voice support for Palestine. The administration seems to view these protests as a problem that universities aren't handling correctly, so by targeting international students, they might also be trying to indirectly influence the campus climate and the types of discussions that happen there. Harvard, for its part, calls these moves retaliatory. They say it's an attack on their First Amendment rights and academic independence. It's a full-blown battle, with students caught in the middle. So, what happens when you make it harder for international students to come to America? Well, for one, the US economy takes a hit. These students aren't just here to learn, they spend a lot of money. One report estimated they contributed a whopping $43.8 billion to the US economy in the 2023 to 2024 academic year. They often pay higher out-of-state tuition fees. This money helps fund universities and can even help state budgets. For example, California is looking at a potential $12 billion budget shortfall. Fewer international students could make that hole even bigger. International students are a huge source of brainpower for America. They are vital to US innovation, especially in science and technology. Think about all the breakthroughs and new companies started by people who first came to the US as students. If international students feel unwelcome or find it too difficult to study in the US, they'll go elsewhere. Places like Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia are eager to attract this highly skilled talent. That's a loss for American innovation, a loss for the economy, and a loss for America's global standing. Finally, let's not forget the human cost. All these policies and the tough talk have created a lot of panic and anxiety. Current students are worried about their scholarships, their housing, and whether they'll even be able to finish their degrees. Prospective students are stressed and confused. This isn't just an abstract policy debate, it's affecting real lives and real futures. And it could damage America's reputation as a place of opportunity for years to come.